What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be a final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say.
Hey guys, welcome back to Today with Tanya. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and today we are going to be making some tacos or burritos or whatever you like to call them. They're super yummy, super delicious. I pretty much go through all the steps with you on how I make mine and how I make my lemon ginger rice. So right now we're just going to go ahead and just peel these onions and chop them up and get them ready for the pan.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers.
Here you can see that I have like 2 pounds of, maybe it might be 2.5 pounds of minced hamburger. We're frying that up. I did not get it out beforehand. The previous day to thaw it, and now I have to fry it up frozen. It was my mistake. So we're just going to put the lid on this. It is on kind of like 4.5, so it's not going to burn, but I want it to break down all the ice and stuff that's in there that's keeping it frozen, so that way we can get it to cook better. So I just put a top on it, and we're going to let that simmer while we prep the rest of the onions.
I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes.
We are going to grab a bowl. We're going to take half of these onions and we're going to put them in this bowl, so that way we can take it over and put it in the pan with our burger here and get that all nice and yummy. And the other half we're just going to keep off to the side so we can use that for later on when we're putting together our tacos.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold.
When you guys see me picking up the vegetables here with my knife, I'm actually using the bottom palm of my hand, not any of my fingers, not the base of my hand, not my palm of my hand. It's the bottom of my hand that I'm kind of helping scoop up, so that way if I do ever cut myself, which I never have, that's like the fattiest part of your hand, and it's not going to hinder your hands from working, or your fingers, or any tendons, or anything like that. So right now we're just chopping up some tomatoes, and we're going to get that in the bowl right next to the onions.
Been here 1,000 times.
I do have some ginger here. It was getting kind of old, so I'm just going to go ahead and just chop this up and prep it for our lemon ginger rice. This is a knob or two. Yeah, I know you can use a spoon and you can, scrape it all off, but it was pretty dried out at the top and around, the skin and stuff, so I just kind of cut it up like this, chopped it up and minced it and got it nice and tiny so we can go in with the rice.
Fires, the words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be lukewarm, keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. gone back when I'm with you. Should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Where'd you be? Cause we're scared of the silence.
Here we're going to have some salted sweet butter. This is real butter, not margarine. So we're going to take I think teaspoons or tablespoons of this, 2 pats, and we're going to put that into the pan for the rice so we can get that rice to start cooking. Here we'll take the ginger and we'll throw it right into that pan. Now I do have 2 limes left over from my last recipe and meal that I did. So I just grabbed my lemons. I know that the plan said lime. It does have some lime juice in it. So I just used the leftover 2 limes. I got some lemons here. I'm just going to zest real quick, and then we're going to slice it. And once the rice is done, then we'll put all that plus the juice of the lime and the lemons into the rice. And you guys, don't be afraid to use citrus in any of your dishes. It heightens it. It makes it more delicious. I don't even like lemon, off by itself or artificial flavored lemon, but I love lemon in my food. We got that all zested up. Here we have the rice. I'm just putting it in the pan. I did take it off the heat for a little bit, so it wouldn't burn. But what we're going to do is once we get all this together, we're going to stir it up here, and then we're going to put it back onto the heat and just let that rice simmer and cook in the butter there for just a few minutes. Got some Kinder'S taco blend with lime and ancho here. It says to put 3 tablespoons of seasoning per 1 pound of meat. I'm just going to eyeball it and just shake it as much as I can in there because this stuff is so delicious.
Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make it see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough.
Here the rice is done cooking in the butter and the ginger and mixture and stuff that we mixed up. So I'm just putting the water in here. I did put 2 cups of rice in here. So now I'll just put 3 cups of water and a half. I don't want the rice to be sticky. I don't want it to be gloopy. I want the grains to still separate. So that's why I do 1 to 1.5 ratio.
We were meant to be a perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop.
Here I'm going to be chopping up some lettuce, kind of, into little squares or whatever. It's going to be easier to use, easier to eat. It's not going to, you're not going to have a string of lettuce coming out of your mouth when you chew into this tacos or burritos,
It's all about us. It's all about us. Together, making out.
Here we have some Daisy sour cream. I did pick up that from Sam's, and some grated shredded cheese. Here's the lemons. I'm going to use my weight, and I'm going to push down on the lemon and roll it, so that way I can get the juices flowing in that lemon. We do have some flour tortillas. These are large burrito type. That's the reason why I said burritos or tacos. But here we have the kids' little street taco flour tortillas. And I'm just going to fill that up. I also put beans into the meat as well for a filler plus because we love beans. So in any type of beans you can use chili beans. I use kidney beans. You can use garbanzo. You can use any type of beans you want. Just throw it in there because beans will absorb some of that flavor from the taco seasoning. It's delicious. This one is going to be my 6-year-old. She loves all the things, all the salads, all the cheese on it, all the beans, all the meat. So we're going to go ahead and fold that up. Now how I fold this up is I pinch this ends in and then I'll fold it over so that way when they pick it up, it's not going to fall out the other end. Here we're going to mix up this rice and then we'll make sure it's nice and done. I'm not smushing it down or anything. If you can see, I'm kind of like lifting it up and letting it fall off of the spatula. So that way I'm not smushing these grains together. I'm going to put a couple more pats of butter in here. Once again, just to keep those grains separated. We're going to put all of the lemon juice and the lime juice as well.
Don't you look at me like that, when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, it's your own fault, now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that, you're not feeling sorry, it's your own fault, now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't.
And again, we're going to fold it. We're not going to mix it. We're not going to smash it. We're going to fold it in. Be very gentle.
Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way. Baby, 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 baby. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head. The devil.
Guys, here, we're just going to put it all together. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and so much for supporting me and this channel and coming back every time I upload. You guys are the best. You're appreciated and you're very much loved.
Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that.